Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft playthrough episode 6. Now, you're probably wondering, how am I so zoomed in? Well, it's because I have a spyglass and I just don't really have overlay on it due to one of the texture packs I'm using. So, lovely. We got zoom. I did go down to the... Nope. Okay, I almost died. That would not have been good because I had 35 levels. Oh, that's actually good. That did not happen bad. Okay, I need to watch where I step next time. Up there is not as safe as I really think it is. Okay, this is why we need feather falling. Okay. Anyways, I did go back down to the cave, and the pickaxe is low durability, so we have to deal with that. But this episode, we will be working on the spider spawner, which I don't know how that's going currently. I don't know where it is over there. But that is this episode's goal, is to get us the XP farm and figure out what we're going to be doing with the dock down here. Because I do want to make a little bit of a dock down there for small ships. To simply have kind of a little area to go get the cargo from the spider spawner. Just to make it all feel a little more lively. But we do now be level 35, almost level 36. Which is really nice. So, I'm going to make us another diamond pickaxe, because I kind of want to get more, well, stuff from it. And also, I'm not completely sure on the enchantments we're going to get. So it could be better. I just currently have some stone smelting. Do we have anything else in the furnaces? I can't remember. No, we do not. I'm going to grab that, which doesn't give us much XP. This is simply for when we are then going to be dealing with item sorters over at the spider farm to sort out the 2 drops. Now, time to head over to the enchanter, which we built in the last episode. So, let's see what we possibly can get. I'm going to take the turtle shell helmet because it can be pretty good. So, what can the turtle shell helmet give us? Unbreaking 3, which, do I want Unbreaking 3? Not sure. But let's see what this gives. Unbreaking 3, which can be very good. So it's Unbreaking 3 on the helmet or Unbreaking 3 on the pickaxe. And considering the part that we have to go into, I think on the pickaxe is going to be better. And we got Silk Touch, which is certainly going to be very useful. Now, what are we going to be getting on the helmet now? Unbreaking 3 again. That's fine. Unbreaking 3 and Respiration 3. Okay, we just keep hitting bangers when it comes to enchantments. We're just going to put that there for now because Respiration 3, we'll be dealing with that later, but we're just going to keep that on us for now. So over there we have the mine shaft, which has a ton of rails and stuff that I haven't looted up yet. But we'll probably just be keeping that over there. I am not completely sure on what all, where kind of the spawner is, so that I'm just kind of quickly going to run through and find, and then get back to you when I found the spawner. And with that, I finished looting up and securing the mine shaft all the way over there. And I've made a discovery. There's not just a spider spawner there. There's 2. Now, sadly, the spider spawners are too far apart from each other for me to make a double spider spawner farm. But there's actually also a zombie spawner over there. Which is certainly interesting, because I was not expecting to find a zombie spawner. But, wouldn't you know, there's a zombie spawner over there. And it's kind of about on the same level as the spider spawner. Which makes this a very interesting situation, because now we can have 2 spawners. Now, they're nowhere close to each other. Like, one's like over there, that's kind of where the spider spawner is, and one's like over there, and that's where the zombie spawner is. They're like 50, 60 something blocks apart from each other. They're not close at all. But they're close enough where I can definitely keep them kind of in the same area of having a dock somewhere over there connecting up to where the zombie spawner would be. That would then have, I don't know, a different tunnel going off to where the spider spawner would be. Which I think is what we're going to be doing. Now, I think in this episode we're actually going to get both set up. because I just want to be kind of done with that area so we can focus completely on here and not of really other areas like over there. But we are going to need a way to kill them efficiently. So I have made a diamond sword. Also, from all that, we ended up getting quite a few levels. So let's see what we can get on the sword. That's really good. Oh, that's also really good. Okay, I guess we'll go Fire Aspect 1. Actually, no. Let's see. What can we get on, like, I don't know, the bow for just, like, a level 1 enchant? Power 1. Actually, what can we get on the shovel? Maybe it'll be better. Efficiency 1. Let's just get Power 1 on the bow. That'll be fine. Just Power 1. Then on this, Unbreaking 3, which is, you know what? Fair enough, because we're not going to be getting Mending for a while. It'll be good to get Unbreaking on it. And Sharpness 4. We kill them faster. Not bad. And now we don't really have any levels. Also, the Fortune Pickaxe is not looking so hot. So we'll probably have to make another one of those sometime soon. But, with that, I now need to deal with all of the spawners now. To get the zombie spawner set up, which I think I'll have it be turned into a drowned spawner for copper. Though copper is quite plentiful in regions, it would be good just to get a way of getting copper. Certainly, because really, outside of XP, what are zombies giving you apart from that? And considering I can do AFK sessions with that stuff, that'll be quite nice. But that then definitely does entail that we need to get quite a bit more stuff set up over there for doing AFK sessions. Like, I don't know, a regen beacon, because hitting zombies enough, well, you'll lose hunger, and then I don't really want to starve. But I now need to go make both of the farms, which I was not expecting to have to be doing a drown farm as well, but I ain't complaining, because getting 2 farms set up, and considering copper is one of the resources we are using for our builds in some aspects, one thing I will be saying, though, is copper is going to be something we're going to be using a lot in the upcoming ship, the smelter. That one I've come up with interesting design for. Well, in my head at least. I still have to make it and design it, but it's going to be a very interesting design that's going to have a fair bit of detail, hopefully. And also, it's going to use a fair bit of copper and be quite a bit different from the other ones we have. But I now need to deal with farms and the spawners over there before we can deal with any sort of the ship, which is going to come after we deal with all of this over here, to then be able to make the ship. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to have to go into it. But first, stage to begin all of this is begin that. And after a lot of hours of work, I now have the 2 spawners up and functioning, and also tunnels connecting them. So, now all that's left between, well, not really anything too much left. All it is decorating the tunnels, because here's the zombie spawner. You can hear them. They're just right up there. And after that, then all we have is tunnels. And then we're probably going to call the episode there. Up this way. Let me just quickly come this way. It's a little bit of a journey. Kind of can't do much about it. Here's the spider spawner. We have some stuff there, and here's where the string goes. It's now time to decorate these tunnels, which is definitely going to be a journey, and definitely going to take a while. So, I'm going to get on that, and then get back to you. I'm not doing this in the form of time-lapse, because it's going to be like an 8-something minute long time-lapse if I decide to include the whole thing. So, you'll see the tunnels, when I'm done. And after a while of dealing with the tunnel and some other stuff, we now have this completely done. It is decorated, it is looking very nice. We will be going over there shortly, but there's a couple things I need to do first. So, one of the things I had to do was go to the Nether to get blaze rods. Reason why, for one of the circuits, I needed a copper bulb, and you make those via blaze rods. So, when I went to the Nether, I didn't have much, but I did end up getting 2 blaze rods. One went to the copper bulb over there, and the other one went to a couple eyes of Ender. So, we now can make something really nice. So, it requires an eye of Ender and 8 obsidian. We now have an e-chest. That is very good. So, the original design for this ship has an e-chest here. Now, I was never able to get the e-chest here because I didn't have access to Eyes of Ender yet. And also, I've done a lot more mining a little bit as well from dealing with stuff. So we have a lot of different ores right now. We are very good when it comes to ores. We have a lot of coal, a lot of gold, a lot of iron, some redstone, and also some diamonds, which is very nice. But also, I had to go get slime for something. So I had to go to a swamp. And on that way, I was able to get 2 Hearts of the Sea, which is very nice, and like doubled our emeralds. We're actually doing really good when it comes to emeralds right now. So if any wandering traders show up, we could trade with them. Or once we get villagers going, well, we have access to deal with a lot of villager stuff. But I'm at level 33, and we have a couple things that I kind of want to enchant right now. So, let's see, what can we get on the shovel or the axe? The axe, we'll get Unbreaking 3 on. Just Unbreaking 3. And the shovel, we have Fortune 3. Okay, so now that it's Fortune 3, instead what I'm actually going to do is make a new pickaxe. New diamond pickaxe. I did end up repairing the Silk Touch one, but this one is looking pretty bad. So let's build anew, I guess. So we need 2 sticks. There we go. And the pickaxe. So, hopefully this time we get Unbreaking 3 at least, and possibly Efficiency 4. If we can get Fortune 3 and Breaking 3 Efficiency 4, we are golden. And it's just Fortune 3 again. What does the shovel have? Unbreaking 3. Okay. We'll get the shovel enchanted when I come back. Also, because I've been in this area a lot, we now have 2 double chests full of eggs, and it's still producing more. These chickens have just been on overtime recently, so yeah, we have a lot. So let's grab our little boat and quick sail over. Now, the design I used for the zombie spawner to turn them to drowns is just a pretty basic design I came up with. It's not really anything special. There's ain't really too many ways you can modify the original kind of spawner design. Also, we have this little boat here, which have these on the sides, which, I don't know, you put paddles in or something and you can paddle. It's a much smaller boat, and then just single chest. Make it look a little more lively, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. But if we come up here, we have kind of a stone brick pattern mixed in with crackstone bricks. And then we have this kind of just archway here design, which I'm pretty happy about. And if you just come through the tunnels, we have these little arch designs and just kind of crackstone bricks gathered throughout the walls. Now, this is by far my biggest project I've done so far, simply because it is a lot of tunnels. So let's do the zombie spawner first. So just right over here, we have the barrel, which filters out the copper. So this thing will fill up with copper. And if we come here, the zombies will come down, they'll hit some water, and this cobweb here that'll slow their descent so they actually turn into drowns. And we can press this button here to raise this up to where we can just AFK do the stuff here. Now, AFK XP I'm not too concerned about, But AFK grinding of something, say, like copper, that is something I would be concerned about. So that's just one of those things where we get locked in. I'm not going to do any overnight AFK sessions until we get a beacon because, well, one, there's thorns, and two, starvation. I don't want to deal with that. But it's just a good pairing here of being able to lock yourself in and not being able to move. So it's just really good. We just have baby zombie, which falls faster through. So those ones we don't have to worry about. But now on to the spider spawner. So the copper one, the tunnel for the copper, is orange. But if we come up here, it then turns to white posts, kind of indicating the spiders. And it keeps kind of the same wall design as we go through. And we just get to the end. Now, I did not come up with this farm design for the spider spawner. Rather, I looked up the design for the spider spawner, and the spider spawner design I'm using here is by the Master Miner. I'll have a link to the video that I got it from in the description if you want to check out the design. Rather, instead of a link, it's simply going to be a URL code, so you can copy paste that into the URL to get the same thing. It is a slightly modified design because I'm using a sorting system added onto it, so I could get rid of the original extra hopper and double chest that was here, and I modify it so I can also get XP from this. So the spider eyes go in here, and the string will go in here. So we can simply stand here and slash at the spiders, but as you can see, the XP doesn't come to us. We're too far away, and it doesn't allow it to come through there. So if you flick it down, like that, and hop up onto the edge of the stair, you're able to get it. Which is really nice, because it allows me to get more XP. The zombie spawner is a lot slower than this spawner, so if I'm going for XP, I will be using this one, but if I'm going for copper, I will obviously be using that one over there. This has been a multi-day project simply because of the amount of digging, dealing with spawners, and additional stuff I had to get. And with that, I've gotten the levels. So, let's see what we all get. Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. That is a beautiful enchantment value. Now, the next episode, we will be getting the chicken farm done. And probably laying out the ideas of how we're going to be doing the entirety of the island as well. And remember, we do want to have multiple farms here. I'm thinking we'll probably have about 4 buildings here, and about 2 buildings over here. One about kind of here, and one kind of about there, with pathways leading all the way through. It is going to be a little bit of a bigger project, dealing with this in the next episode. Not as big as that project over there, which took me a couple days to get done, but it will certainly be a project that is definitely going to set us up for the next couple episodes of building this island. It's just what things go in which. I know that I want to have a chicken farm, and I know that I want to have a kelp farm. Otherwise, I am not sure what else I'm going to be doing in terms of farms here. But, yeah, we'll see. But I do want to have farms in this area so we can start working on getting a lot of different resources. So with that, I will see you all in the next episode. And also, Cobblemon will be coming back soon. I am working on that. But we have some other stuff that needs to be done first. So, we'll see you in the next one.